Earthenware jug.
This trunk is labeled Hassan.
Journal. Which trunk?
Oi,
This one is
Oi,
labeled Eric.
oi, everyone,
The
listen.
one to the right.
Oi, listen to this one. Queen Shademan, the time has come for us to capture the one called her, lure her to your castle, so you have information on your master, the Crimson King, that you can only tell to her in private. This will be a lie, of course, for we both know you will never betray your liege. We, the Harbingers of Purity, shall lie in wait. Soria will be taken alive along with any companions of hers, unless they resist and are slain. We will bear her back with us to the lair of the Great Ones. There, once we have learned what we need from her, the depraved soul will receive the blessing of final purification. The Weaver.
There is another note. It says, well, it seems that all of this time you've been looking in the wrong places whilst I've been working right in your faces. It truly is remarkable how naive and foolish you are. You think just because I appear helpless doesn't mean I'm not an enemy. Or perhaps was it my wares that made you overlook who I could have been? Well, the truth is, I have been this whole time. I do not care for these cultists. I serve my own interests, and you will all know soon enough what they involve. Only once I was truly concerned for my progress here. I had to show that person who I truly was and what I could do. Now that person remembers nothing. What you have in your possession does not matter to me. It was always more of a personal interest of mine than anything. But please continue to move it amongst you all. I do enjoy seeing the insides of all your homes. You're all playing a losing game here. Correction, losing is spelled with one O. I have already won. My power is nothing like you've seen before, so I urge you all to lay down your weapons and surrender, for my plans are much more important than any of you. So please take my advice, and you will not be harmed by my hand. But if you wish to continue down this path that you are already on, go ahead. I'll be waiting for you all at the place I called home. That is where you truly understand my goal.
I have found a note. Head, I thank you for the use of our most deadly assets. Soraya is a key member of the Rebel Alliance, and losing her will break me.
Sorry, just one moment, sorry. Kitashi, so because of the game bug, you can't scroll down and see what's at the bottom, but I DM'd it to you. Right below that, it says you can read the rest.
Correct, thank you. Kuai Liang is the head.
Ah, son of a bitch, it's...
Approaching Kuai's store and interacting with it will trigger to the end of story. Once it is triggered, there will be no going back. Make sure you are prepared. This will be a PvP-based battle, not a raid.
Wait, out of character, does it say word for word that Kuai Liang is the head?
I just said the head, Kuai Liang.
It is signed the head, Kuai Liang, yes. Anyone who goes and...
Who know he had it in him?
That truly hurt me again.
We need to hammer. Okay, no one wants a hammer.
Set back to the head.
Hammer of Chrome.
That you refer to as unfortunate. Who knew, after all, that the realm would permit the robbing of their in-bank in such an attempt to save the that amongst such decadent and idolatrous... out of character, I don't know that word.
Idolatrous.
Idolatrous people, there would remain some officials of integrity and indeed courage and resourcefulness to fall back power. So they know my name and face. It is nothing. I remain where I always work best, in the shadows, spinning the web that ensnares all prey eventually. Once we break the resistance, the fourth relic shall surely fall into our hands, and the ritual of purity may begin. We could start it now with 3 of the 4, but you and I would both prefer flawless the acts.
Yes. Put everything here.
Everything must.
Alright. Before we can...
There was one more note that I was able to take advantage of. The spinners of the web, the head is protected. The eyes have been exposed. The fangs have been protected. The body protected. The thorax has been exposed. The spinneret is deceased. Front legs has been replaced. And back legs has been exposed. The eyes have been exposed.
Right. Well, before I continue, who needs a great sword? Tell us all. I've been looting the bodies. Alright.
Eric.
Who has a bow? Who needs a better bow?
Nobody has.
Hollow bone.
Perhaps we should
Hollow
talk
bone.
about loot after this.
As well, we are not sure what's going to happen after this, so better be prepared.
Perhaps we could open up some of these other chests.
Yes. Right. Aaron, if you could carry these things. Please.
I will just say while you're all here, if anyone wants to take like screenshots of the notes, that would probably be wise if you care to save the clues.
I have screenshots of all of them so far.
Right, Vare, you also wielding a bow, yes?
Yes, however, I have several excellent ones.
Well, do you have...
Out of character, this parchment that's on the floor, the note, it says the same thing as the top, correct?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Cause
Ari would walk up to, the one that she assumes is Giovanni, and would offer him the lockpick from the head.
I'll take it. If we must, we can be rough with the chests. Alright, everyone, let's try and see what we can get.
what about the door underneath this one?
I say...
I imagine
I say...
Very well. So then, Orpheus, this door. Should we pick this one first, Anastasia?
Yes, however, I gave Giovanni the good lockpick, so Giovanni, you may either open the door or give me the lockpick back.
There, let's be fast. You take the lockpicks. I'll try and open up the chest, or as many as I can.
Here. She would reach, into the underside of her, normal lockpick.
Thank you. And he hands her the good ones.
Thank you.
Right,
Okay, I have several people messaging me and several people asking me things. Who do I help first? Alright, listener, please roll. Ingvar, at last. Your nightmares, what you thought you've been hearing all along. Now you hear it loud and clear. There are spiders. Spiders everywhere down in that cave.
yes.
Indeed.
Shall I roll for the door label?
Orpheus, yes, please do.
Yes.
And whoever was asking if those are all of the notes, I don't know. Look around. You have this time to investigate.
I rolled a 13. Does the door open? And remember, I do have the better lockpick.
It does.
The door is open. Does anyone wish to come with me to investigate?
I am here.
Gio, you need to stay here and attend to the chest.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what you were
yes.
wanting to do anyway.
That's great. Alright, Giovanni tries to... Yes. Giovanni tries
Yes.
to...
I shall stay with you, Giovanni.
I'm a spider up here. And I
There is a window.
Okay, let's handle the, what's happening in here right now. You're correct, there's a window.
Then it's basically, Giovanni tries to lockpick the Eldarium reinforced chest to the left of the door, the bottom one first.
Okay, I wanna handle Anastasia first at the door.
Yep, that's fine.
Anastasia has the good lockpick tools, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Well,
It just barely succeeds. The door opens.
It is the crafting room.
Ah. I do not have an answer. Okay. Alright, I see, looks like Giovanni wants to open an Eldarium chest. Is it the one on the bottom?
Yes, the one on the bottom.
Alright, I will just also mention that in this case, you can use the names on the chests. If the chest has a name on it, you can make use of that knowledge.
Okay.
Mm.
5.
I would like to open,
And as Giovanni fiddles with the lock on this chest, a pale pillar of light is shining through the floor. A large pale pillar of light is shining through the floor.
go, out.
It's always magic.
Meaning that I don't want you to think something is imminently happening, meaning that there is now a fully upgraded and operational Temple of Zap below you.
Okay.
The one Giovanni was attempting does not. Okay.
This box, the Weaver. Can we use the lockpick on this one?
Not only that, but Ingvar painfully smashes one of his own fingers and is now at a handicap for his next rolls.
Alright, I would like to try lockpicking the Kudra Veil chest. I know that Katashi said he wanted to try the Weaver, but Kudra Veil is kind of special to Vari.
Alright, well, Katashi said Weaver first. What is Katashi trying exactly? No, then it's Anastasia's call if she listens to Katashi or she does her own thing. What does Anastasia do?
I mean, Gio is in that room, as far as Anastasia knows, so she's going for the Kudra Veil covered.
So you're deliberately disregarding Katashi's order. Got it.
No, like I said.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Oh. Right, she's assuming that Gio is doing it.
It is fine. Giovanni, can you please unlock this bottom?
Of course. Oh, I'll try my best.
And the top, if we can.
Giovanni will try to lockpick.
Alright, basically I'm gonna let each of you open one chest. That's what you have time for.